Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 12th of June for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to give you some standout details that we can all collectively relate to, but please stay with me. I will explore in much greater detail all the ins and outs of each of the 12 zodiac signs from Aries through to Pisces. If you're new here, it's great to have you with us. I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. This is very much a community. If you have any ideas or thoughts, please share them. I try to interact with most. And also, if you're a returning visitor, thank you so much for joining me once more. If you'd like to get your free written daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see the subscription link underneath this video. Now this week sees a battle between the senses of logic and emotion. The logic comes from the fact that the Sun is in the sign of Gemini, but was joined late last week by Mercury, the ruler of this sign. This probably is going to see a speeding up in the way we do share information, but both Saturn and Neptune are in house 12, the sign of Pisces, which of course is watery. So we've got the watery energies and restrictive vibe of Saturn applying to the logic and air of the Sun and Mercury in Gemini. So what does this mean? Well, essentially, because Saturn is influencing Mercury, it's possible that our nervous systems can be a little bit more limited. We may not have quite as much physical energy as we'd like, could feel more easily weary, stressed. But the Sun's clash with Neptune can be very draining, but also rather disorientating. It's possible that past energies or past events, because Pisces is the sign of culmination, can somehow inform our viewpoints in the here and now or those of the people that we encounter. I don't think that this is the best of weeks to be sharing any sensitive or confidential issues with people we don't know very well. Social media in general can seem quite overwhelming and quite draining too. So the best thing that we can do is stay very much in touch with what our more perceptive, emotional and psychological senses are trying to tell us, and don't relate too quickly through our responses with the Sun and Mercury in the sign of Gemini. Now please stay with me for your individual zodiac sign. However, if you would like to ascend above your horoscope forecast and embrace the wonder of more serious astrology, if you give me 3 pieces of personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, I will provide for you your life roadmap report. This will give you a much more intimate understanding of the patterns of influence that have played out in your life so far. In my special package of 30% off, you can also get your 12-month personal forecast. Please see the link beneath this video for more information on this and to order. If you don't know your time, you can buy my solar package, also the life roadmap and the forecast, and also with 30% off by seeing the link beneath this video too. So Leo, your week commencing the 12th of June forecast starts off with a real sense of excitement and freshness, because Mercury, the planet of communication, moves into the most sociable part of your situation. This can give you a big push to renew your connections with others, particularly if you've been really tied up with professional or worldly demands of late. And to be honest, that wouldn't really be a surprise. So right through to the 27th of this month, it's a great chance for you to shine. And of course, you have Venus, the planet of allure, in your sign right through to the early part of October. And Venus and Mercury are forging a quite mesmeric link. So the way you express yourself, the way you dress, just your personality can draw a lot of goodness to you this week. However, Saturn, which of course is the bad boy of the zodiac, it is applying to both Mercury and also Venus this week, pretty well from the middle of the week onwards. And that just suggests that when it comes to your longer term finances, probably a need to still retain a steady as you go approach. So even if you do want to open up and reach out to people, set up some lovely sociable connections, you're just being asked by Saturn just to cost things out a little bit. Now later this week we have a new moon in Gemini, which ordinarily is really sparkly, very effervescent, and really gives you a platform to demonstrate to people the full warmth of your nature. But that's compromised by Neptune towards the end of this week. If there is any politics around your friendship circle, I feel that that can be a little bit oppressive at this time. But what Venus and Mars in your own sign are giving you the permission, but also encouragement to do, particularly with Venus being with you for such a long time, is if you need to develop new interests or new connections, do feel that you have the right to do that. The 8th house where Saturn, which can be limiting, and Neptune, which can be confusing, that's where we're most invested. But if a situation or a person or a group of people isn't meeting your expectations or your needs anymore, there's plenty of opportunities to refresh things with new interests, new people, and this can still be a very uplifting time for your sign in particular.